Yeah, man. So we have seen at the start of the year how the crime rate in Jamaica has jumped more than 20% since December 31st. And I tell you, it no look good at all. It really no look good. I wonder if the powers being, the people them in a garden house, I take check of that. Or maybe them not really business in no car, as long as them can afford to pay for security at their doorstep, and them can get bodyguard and security personnel appointed to every step they make in the public, so that not really been a problem to them. Recently we have seen where the Prime Minister have had a so-called reshuffling of his cabinet, and I wonder if it's a reshuffle of cabinet or is a buffet. That to me, that are not really a cabinet, that is what is called a buffet. Yeah. Because the eyes of the public was on two main ministry. These two ministry affect the life of the common Jamaican, especially people from the less fortunate and the inner city. Them urban places there, places like Montego Bay, places like Westmoreland, and places like, to a lesser extent, Clarendon and Mandeville. Yeah, man, the crime rate turn up, man. Say, when the US advising citizens who travel to Jamaica, say them a pick out places and that no look good. If you see when countries of the world I tell them citizens if you don't travel to certain place when them come to Jamaica, them always pinpoint place like Kingston, Montego Bay, which is the tourism capital, and a lesser extent places like St. Anne's, most places in St. Anne's, which is also a tourism capital, and Clarendon. Yeah, and the next ministry is Education Ministry, the Ministry of Education, where there have been a whole lot of pilfering of monies that were allocated for helping the education process of our young children. So the cabinet reshuffle, but everybody hold them head and say, Lord Jesus Christ, how comes Gugu Gaga no move? Yeah, Gugu Gaga in the Ministry of Security, that Chinaman. How comes him don't move? Everybody flabbergasted and say, how comes the ministry there no get no shake up. Only person them touch in that ministry there are the one little youth where I work hard. Cause it seems like he must say and attack too much, which is Macho Samuda, and they move him. They move Macho Samuda and send him to a different ministry. So the problem is it now, we don't have a proper spokesman in that ministry. The only person we have is the Chinaman, Mr. Gogo Gaga. Yeah. But it's a really disgrace, you know, because days before the reshuffle at the recent Heal the Nation prayer breakfast, one of the clergymen was saying that in his speech to that selected audience, that it seems like some people have secret for the Prime Minister why they are untouchable. Him cannot move them. Him cannot move them. But some person on the outside may not know. Andrew Holness is just the leader of the party and the Prime Minister, but him is not really the person who hire and fire people in the party. It's only when election and he's chosen as a Prime Minister, it seems like him have some talk, but upon a JLP standpoint, Mr. Andrew Holness is not a number one shot caller. Gogo Gaga and them man there are the real shot caller. So everybody hold them head and say, how comes no shake up no go on in other ministry there? So other ministry there, the clergyman was pointing finger at, seems like Mr. Gogo Gaga have some secret for the PM. So here it is now that crime take a monstrous jump. You know them type of jump they were win Olympic, and them jump the crime jumping 2022. I mean I tell you, it not pretty. It not pretty at all. It not pretty. Boy, may I tell you, sometimes some of the musicians them can sing some song where fittingly to the everyday life of the Jamaican people. Big up Richie Spice. It's not pretty at all. Big up Richie Spice. Yeah man. So right now we have seen that crime is so rampant in 2022, and we wonder how it go slow down. How it go slow down. But the government not listen to people. This government, government don't listen to its people. This government, this recent government, them not listen to John Public, because if them did listen to John Public, Gogo Gaga would still be the said ministry. Well, Mr. Prime Minister, I want you to listen to this. It not look good, but you know, say our country, and we not left it for you alone mash it up. We not left Jamaica for you alone mash up this kind of fear country. You never born out of your mama and get Jamaica gifted as a birthright. So we now make you alone mash up this. Mr. PM, Mr. Prime Minister, we now make you alone mash up this. And these are the sentiment that is not shown politically. It is a everyday cry from the Jamaican people. And sometimes when we commentators and YouTubers are speaking from our platform, some people may have us as political bias and trolls. But this is not a politics thing. If the world can say a prime minister coming from the anal of the society, the anal, Andrew Holness no born pan no big society, a poor people picnic gone bad. And it's a music we are go back to again. Music again. Good picnic gone bad. That is the Prime Minister. Good picnic turn bad. Everything what people say, we not try put it as political. The way Andrew Holness is running the country now, it is not a political speech when somebody is talking now, this Prime Minister run the country. Even the baby can see say the country now run good. It run bias. So here it is now. Advise. It seems like we have to go hold this Prime Minister here and time down, cause it seems like we have a madman in a clean clothes around the country. A mad person in a clean clothes. Yeah, man. You have mad people who dress up clean in a jacket and tie every day. And you now go know say them mad. Well, this Prime Minister here seems like he's a madman. All the baby them a hold them head and say, Andrew that a cry? Our Prime Minister that a cry? Why him don't give it up? Why him don't give it up? The problem can solve from right in our bedroom, you know. We can try solve the problem from right in a Andrew Holness bedroom. And listen this. 80% of the society is looking at Juliette Holness. You know where them a look on Juliette Holness? I say, that woman they look tough, you know. She look tough. And if the Prime Minister believe in women, and I must ask, does this Prime Minister here believe in women? Because we have seen where the top job of the Jamaica Constabulary Force has never been given to a woman, to man it. You hear what I say? The top job of the Jamaica Constabulary Force has never given to a woman to man it. So it seems like say whosoever them put in as Minister of Security, them not have enough balls. Whosoever them put in as Commissioner of Police, them not have enough balls. Well, we have seen where the Jamaica Constabulary Force has missed a golden opportunity in years gone by when they have chosen a lame duck commissioner over Miss Ione Ramsey. Yeah, man. At that time in Jamaica, when crime was on the turning point and we have tried everything in our pants. We try everything in our pants, in our government and in the immediate police force, and we have never looked to give a woman. We have never. I wonder if this country is gender biased. Big up to the Jamaica Defense Force, because we have heard that this year, a woman would be leading the Jamaica Defense Force. This year 2022, a woman would be the head of the Jamaica Defense Force, and I must give kudos to the JDF for having faith in woman. The Jamaica Constabulary Force have never look at a woman and say, "Fool no time for try. We are going to find out if woman is made of balls also." Because we see say them man and have no balls. All of them man where them a get the top job in the Ministry of Security and the Commissioner of Police, them not no balls. They make politicians kick them around like football. Instead them have balls, them turn balls. Instead these Minister of Security have balls. They are being kicked around like balls. So I urge this Prime Minister, look right in your bedroom. Maybe the answer is next right in your bed beside you. Give Miss Juliette Holness a chance at that Ministry of Security. We no business where them want to say. We no business where opposition want to say. We no business where gender biased people want to say. And you always give your wife the Ministry of Security. We never have a woman security ministry yet. Make we try it. You have seen where women have been so great in the Caribbean, and still yet we have only taken one cue from Sister P. And if they never fight out Sister P, maybe the country would be as great as Barbados with Mia Matley. Run with the man them now. The man them now have no balls. Google Gaga. Him no know nothing. Him no know nothing about running a security ministry. Mr. Holness, Prime Minister, take this chance here. You take every chance a road. Take this chance with your wife. We not going to talk about it. I bet we want to feel the country, and we see where this woman here, Juliette Holness, she move even tougher than you. Andrew Holness, give your wife a chance. I hear you say you have another reshuffle the cabinet. Give your wife Juliette Holness a chance. Give Miss Juliette Holness a chance. Wanna give the Ministry of Security to man, and some ask for divine intervention, and them ask for everything Them turn to Obeahman and them still can't solve the crime problem. You ever hear about the hands that rock the cradle? Woman. Put two women in this crime fighting apparels for this nation. Put a woman commissioner. We have seen where women like Miss Tammy Chambers from the Ellison Road, East Kingston Division, have been doing such gracious work in the East Kingston Division. We want to try some woman in the top job now where security is concerned. Look at these women. A woman time now. All of the man them feel with. Every one of the man them feel with. Instead crime go down when the man them there in the top job where security is concerned. Security run away. Nobody no want to come to Jamaica again. Everybody afraid. Prime Minister, give your wife a chance. Give Miss Holness a chance. Make them beat you with that. Make them beat you with that. At the end of the day, you make Darrell Vaz and him wife of Portland for the two of them. You say you make Darrell Vaz and him wife of Portland for themselves, and Portland is so calm and cool where crime is concerned. We wouldn't mind if you give your wife the security ministry, because me know say if you put Miss Holness as security ministry and she asks you for certain things for the police and you not push that out, she lock foot on you. Juliette Holness is the only person who can put you to the task. Because if you not give her the tools them for help fight crime, this woman will lock her foot on you and you not get no love in the bedroom. So listen that, Jamaica. Listen that. Are we joking? Are we serious? Me say Jamaican make Andrew Holness give Juliette Holness the security ministry, because if when Juliette Holness asks for the crime plan and the tools for help fight crime, and Andrew Holness no give her what she want, she lock shop on him. He no know what color panty she have on for all months and days ahead. Think what me a talk about. Think what me a talk about. Just think what me a talk about. Andrew, give Miss Juliette Holness a chance with the top job, security ministry, and make we look what I go on. Yeah, man.